so I wonder why. I feel pain when the rain fall from the sky. That's all my partner tears making heaven cry. Sent you a message when the pigeons fly. Goodbye, listen to the reverend. Reach about a legend 24/7. I'm missing you in my presence, you will never die. I wipe my eye while the quiet sing a lullaby. So some respect we apply in a suit and tie. This was a lie, I can't deny. Sin is believing, I had to accept you no longer breathing. I bury you decent when I carry you reminiscing. Relive every memory is a reason. Different partner joining Jesus every season. Leaving me grieving in morning. Call home either evening, night, evening, or morning. And be gone with no warning. We born to feel leaving. This world is a blessing, no less than a curse. The pain never lasts, and I'm strong, but it hurt. Won't be the last time I visit my homie in the church. Touch a casket. Remember you laughing, dark glasses with a witness your hearse. Witness your bundle of flowers around a hole in the dirt. Witness your picture on the shirt, and I'm asking to witness many more days on this earth. What could be worse? I'll be the first in this fashion. Tell you with passion. How bad did it hurt? How bad did it hurt? How bad did it hurt to just breathe, breathe, breathe for all of my partners, for all of my partners. No, I haven't forgot you. No, I haven't forgot you. Breathe, breathe, breathe for all of my partners.
All right, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody having a blessed and wonderful day. Just want to shout back out to everybody, kind of give them a follow up on my journey, man. Yeah, I'm headed to the airport at this part right here, and if you don't know, man, look at my other YouTube posts that I put out. My last vlog, man, it kind of explains some of the things that I'm doing, and you know, I'm still on that journey. Really haven't been getting a lot of footage, man, because I'm still kind of timid with just recording people. Some people don't want to be recorded, but this is the start of it right here, man. This is me at the airport, man, and just doing what I do, man, and getting on the plane.
Good morning. How's everyone doing today? My name is Savon. I'm the captain for the flight. We're planning to go to Springfield. We're still planning to go, but we do have a concern based on our pre-flight. The plane is cooled by air conditioning units in the packs, right? So behind the exhaust, there's a panel. It's normally there just keep the airflow smooth over the wings and the fuselage, but that panel shows some signs of little delamination. So the corrective action, there is a limitation that allows us to fly the aircraft with that.
The pilot comes on, and he comes out the cockpit, and he tells us, man, he says, hey, I know we got a plan to be leaving at this time, but there's something wrong with the plane. He was basically trying to tell us, man, that there's a part that's on the plane that could have bigger issues if we were to take off, and I'm like, I had already prayed about that I make a safe trip. And this particular flight that I'm on, I paid for the flight, and the company that I was headed to reimbursed me for the flight. And so I paid for a direct flight with no stops, no layovers, just straight to Springfield. And I'm pretty sure most people on this flight did the same thing, because it was only supposed to take like an hour and a half, right, to get from Houston to Springfield. But when pilot comes out and tells us, hey, man, we got to get maintenance to come over here. We're going to have to make sure that their logs of looking at this one particular part matches the logs that I have before I put y'all up in the air and put y'all life in jeopardy. Man, people on the damn plane is complaining and whining and making all this noise and shit, and saying, fuck that, let's go, and this and that. And me, I'm like, shut your dumb ass up. Like, the pilot is telling us there's something wrong with the plane, so he was apologetic about everything, man. And we sit there for about another 15 minutes before we get in there, and he told us we had to get off the plane. So we got off the plane, and we went back into the terminal, and we waited there for another about 45 minutes. And then they came back and they changed our gate. So they end up putting us on a whole new plane. After the mechanics looked at that plane was inoperable. You couldn't fly it because of the dangers. So to me, I'm thinking that was a blessing in disguise. When you think about the pilot doing his job and catching something like that, um, I'm glad he caught that on the ground and not in the air. You know, but here you'll see, man, end up boarding another flight and all went well. Went ahead and hopped on another plane. Same pilot, different plane. So I felt comfortable at that point because I felt like that was something that was could have been a warning or could have been something that prevented somebody from dying. Just think if we would have got on that plane and that motherfucker fucked up in the air, you know. But thank everybody for their prayers because that's how my day started. I ended up not getting to Springsville until later on in the evening. Well, about 4:30, you know. And then once I landed down in Springsville, I had to wait on the shuttle. The company sends a shuttle to come pick up all of the people that are the new hires that are coming to this company for the training and seeking a job of employment with them. So I had to sit there for another hour, I think. It might have been about an hour until the shuttle came. But other than that, man, it was something. It was something a bit of a blessing in disguise for me. And you can see me right here in this section here. We're landing. We're headed to the ground. you know. So I was a little bit much happy about that, man. And then when we touched down right here, man, I immediately thank God for this whole trip. You know, I made it back down to earth safely, and that was what was important to me. Um, End up getting here and really good experience, man. I have some more content and stuff for you, some stuff that I've been doing since I've been here. Um, I just wanted to, let everybody know I made it safe, and y'all will probably see these clips days later. After I done made it, after I done got settled in, after I done got into the routine and doing everything that I'm doing and stuff like that. But yeah, man, we made it. We touched down. Um, Now I'm in the van headed to the company that I'm going to be going to, and it's gonna be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Um, I can't wait. I got a lot of good things to tell y'all. Once you seeing this is gonna be days later, and there's so much that done happened in just that short time. But yeah, man, you can see how stressed I am right here. Check me out.
What's up, everybody? I finally made it, man. I'm here. I'm in my room, man. If you ain't been to this one particular place that I'm at, um, this company has its own hotels. I got a roommate. I ain't met him yet, but I'm in this hotel room with him. Just not getting here. Just walked into the door. But yeah, man, this is kind of what it looked like. This is the little room, Y'all gotta forgive it. I got a roommate, so there's some shit in here. Little restroom, shower and shit. But yeah, we in here. We in here, man. Just want to show y'all what we doing. I told y'all I'm on a journey. Y'all see it. This is where I'm at. That's where I'm at. We're hoping everybody having a blessed and wonderful day. Today is my actual first day here at Prime Inc. Gonna be going through my CDL training. Y'all can see it back there, man. Y'all see him? Y'all see him back there? That's where we at, Today I'll be going through the first day of orientation, and I'll be getting my credentials for the training and understanding what they got to do here. We had breakfast this morning. Breakfast wasn't too bad. They say the breakfast is bad at this little facility. I'm at one of the, if you can see them back there in the back there, it's one of the sections of the facility where they conduct the CDL training, and you're like in a dorm room. I think I got some footage. I might put some footage of the room up. I do got a roommate. My roommate, he's been here for a week already, and he leaves to go on a truck with his trainer Tuesday. So then I have that room by myself, which would be cool. And then on the same time, I'll be able to, give y'all a little bit more footage. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, I already met a few guys from Texas. There's a lot of people here from Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth area, but there's people from all over the country here too as well. So met some people from, I think one of them was from Oklahoma, another one's from Arkansas. So I do see it's a lot of people that's interested in doing this. And today we'll go and we'll get the gist of what we got to do, how it's gonna work and stuff like that. I start my class in about 30 minutes, so I'm outside where everybody's standing at is hot. So I decided to come stand over here by these vehicles, man, in the shade. Can't be standing sitting in the sun for no reason, Look at this big boy coming through here, man. Big boy coming through there. Look at him. Prime me.